can't manifest money because you're looking at it wrong. You're looking at money like it's something physical, which it is. But since humans have gave money power, now it has turned non-physical. Now money is not that. It's just energy. So how you need to be looking at money is all it is people's energy. It's a physical form of people's energy. It might sound bad, but it's the truth. You need to be looking at it like, how do I get people to give me some of their energy in a money form? Because people can give you energy in plenty type of form. They can give it to you through sex, through hugging you, through any other way. But you trying to get energy from people through money. So it's two things you got to do in order to manifest money. First of all, you have to build a connection with people. Make them feel good. Make them feel happy. Give them the truth. Give them what they want to hear. Bring positive energy to the planet that you need to bring to the planet to make people happy. Because when you make somebody happy, don't they want to just give you a hug or something like that? Or, bro, I appreciate you or whatever. Something like that. And that's good. That's how you know you're on the right track when people's telling you keep going, doing a good job type shit. But in order to get them to give you the money type shit, you have to find something to sell. So you already got the connection down. You already giving your energy to them to make them happy, to make them feel, and you helping them progress in themselves type shit. That's when you come out and sell some stuff like whatever you want to sell, candle, it's like a Misi Mars, whatever it is, bro. That's how you really manifest, because you got to realize the energy you put out, you're going to get it back. But it's up to you to determine, is you going to get that back through just hugs, or is you going to get that back through money? Because money is just energy. And of course, you just can't force them boy to give you it. But if they already fucking with you and you give them something that'll help them, you show them, all right, this is some shit that'll help you, and they already fuck with you, then they gonna buy it. They gonna fuck with you. But let's look at working a job. A job is like the person who is the owner of the job. He's really making the people happy. He's really building the connection with people, making them happy. And all you doing is just handling the transactions. That's why you would never become rich working a job. Because you're not giving direct energy to people to where they could just give you their direct energy back. All you doing is transacting energy that's happening from other people that you don't even know. So they just gonna give you a little piece of whatever they making from the actual people who buying from them. You getting like a little piece of penny type shit. That's why you have to become an entrepreneur. And entrepreneur don't just mean like just selling just selling goddamn shit to people, It's actually building connection with the person, with your customer, building connection with people, with a lot of people, however much people, just building a connection with them. And once you start getting the transactions, because you building the connection, now you can hire people to do them transactions for you while you build other connections with other people. So now you that nigga at the top type shit.
Men need to find their purpose in life, their true purpose. If you don't know what it is, you need to cut off all women.
Why is it women, though? I don't understand.
Because they are draining you of your solar energy, and without it, you won't be able to find your purpose. This is why men, before they make it in the world, they always have a period where they abstain from women to be able to harness masculine energy. They have to cut off the women, and they have to cut off all temptation, and they have to spiritually grow to find out their purpose. Once you find your purpose, then you are able to grow masculine energy on levels you will never understand. But while you're draining it into women that don't love you, you will never grow.
Main thing that I understood about myself, because I heard this from different relationships, is that I tend to have, I was a little selfish. Mm-hmm. I did what I wanted to do, and I focused in on whatever I wanted to accomplish. Mm-hmm. And some people take that as selfishness. But what would this world be right now if there were people that weren't some form of self? I'm not talking about the immature selfishness. I'm not talking about that, no, you can't have none stuff. I'm talking about the selfishness where you have to be committed to your goal and your dream and your vision. You have to be committed to whatever it is you're trying to do, to the point where you have to cut people off, to the point where you can't, I can't do that today.
We have too many distractions. You got to learn to listen to yourself. You got too many distractions from the phone and text messages and all these other platforms out here. I don't take a phone call unless, and write this down, is it positive? If it's not positive, I'm not going to take it. Is it purposeful? Is it something that's in relationship to what I'm doing and where I'm going? Is this a contributor or a taker? There are people who are always there when they need you, but when you need them, you can't find them. Is it productive? Is this worth my time? At 72, I'm not willing to waste my time talking with somebody, and it's not going to lead to anything. It's not productive. And is it profitable? Can I make some money with this person? You need to know that. Why? Your time is valuable. If you're going to lose something, lose some money. Time? You don't want to lose that money. You can recoup that time. You can.
Like, I've been back on my law of attraction studies, right? And I see that one of the main reasons why people, like in this moment, these years we're living in right now, there's not a lot of industries that are popping up. There are not a lot of people that are bringing forth anything new and creative so much because there's so many distractions going on. Just think about it. You know, like if something is pulling me away from the inner faculties of myself, and I'm not spending time with myself and going over my own ideas and my visions of things that I want to bring forth, you know, it's just more time being spent wasting away from yourself. It's like you're pulling yourself away from yourself, constantly being on Instagram, being on Facebook, being on YouTube. And we're getting all these other people's philosophies without creating our own philosophy. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason someone like, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels was such a profound person before he passed away is because he spoke his truth. What he felt was true for him. He spoke his philosophy. That don't necessarily mean it's your philosophy because he spoke that so-called truth. But everything is relative. Because the law of attraction, the last line of the law of polarity, the law of polarity states that all truths are but half truths. You know, even sometimes when Kevin Samuels would say things towards certain women, like, oh, you don't have a man because you're fat or because you got 3 kids by 2 different baby daddies. And that can be her philosophy if she believes it. Now, the only problem with that is it her philosophy? And will she believe that? If she starts believing that, that will further pull her away from whatever was to come to her. See, because it's about your thoughts, it's what you believe about yourself to
The
make
Egyptian legend says that if one wants to enter heaven, at the point of entry you ask 2 questions. Only if you are one big yes to these 2 questions, there is entry for you. The first question is, have you found joy in your life? The second question is, have you given joy to those around you? I must tell you that if you're one big yes to these 2 questions, you're already in heaven.